And I believe we are live. Let's go to the channel.
Hoping that opened it for you.
And
Bumble. I see your tail.
leave. Okay. That's what we want. Okay.
Come here.
That's what we want.
Come here. Come here. Please come here.
Is it on? Hey, there we go. Look at that. Is it on? Hey, there we go. Look at that. I'll mute it.
I would recommend that.
I'll mute it. Yep.
Okay.
One thing I do want to do is make sure that even though the computer's muted, stream that. Testing. Cool.
You got a pretty wicked echo.
Yeah, that's what happens when you've got that little bit of the delay.
Yeah, that's what happens when you've got that little bit of the
everywhere.
delay. So that's why I've got everything muted everywhere.
So I shouldn't get any kind of feedback. Basically,
So I shouldn't
the
get
time
any
that
kind
it
of feedback.
takes
Basically,
to go from
the time that it takes
live
to go
the stream
from
to the YouTube and back,
live to the stream to
it
the
can lead to a
YouTube
bit
and
of
back.
echoing, which is why I wanted to mute it.
It can lead to a bit of echoing, which is why I wanted to mute it.
I'm not too concerned yet.
I'm not too concerned yet.
Well, shit. She's like, who? Me? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh my gosh, stop looking at me. You're talking.
Cool. Live, and I got everything uploaded so people know. Let's start a new game. So I'm gonna create a new character who's gonna be like
rancher guy. And he's gonna have like the total like old west vibe. He's gonna have like the total like old west vibe. Need a name. Really leaning towards like Hank.
really leaning towards like
Jethro.
Jethro.
I like it. I love it. You got any other good
Like
ones?
it?
I was almost
The other
thinking
good
like
ones?
after hearing all these.
I was almost thinking like after hearing all these like biblical names, like ooh, this looks good.
Seals are good. Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella, what's my one simple
Listen to
rule?
Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mining's just like any other job. Go steady, go safe, go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, I work in the Star Dock, except with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
Very helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around. Good pep talks.
Yeah, and the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
You can even go and just
Not untrue.
like stand on it. Like,
Shame we won't find any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself. Just no more unauthorized jumps in the house for room space, okay?
He's just a big baby. There are worse lives. You know, most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
Group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to introduce you.
Promises, promises.
This looks good. Smooth.
Crazy.
Okay, let's see what we've got. How are we on time?
A little longer. Grab some samples?
Always. But not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Roger that.
Remember, Dusty, keep your breathing steady and never take that helmet off down here. Oxygen processes don't extend too far.
Yeah, because God forbid we fell on a rock with full atmosphere.
You know what I love about working in pre-documentary space? Boy, yeah. Jobs like this,
You think we'll be done here soon?
how they suckered you to join? Fall for the fancy pamphlet?
I'm busy.
This has been a good run. You lucked out being picked up for this one.
got a few more digs to go before I feel like talking to you. Just trying to get through my shift.
Well, look at you. Showing some initiative.
Well, we're off this rock. And here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Same for this guy.
Standard reading of clean break. Good down.
Let's go.
That's the coffee.
We're getting close, I think. Yeah, everything is just... Lynn, seriously, there's something really effed up about this.
Where is it, Hella?
Through there, I think.
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
Do you see anything?
There's 20 minutes. There's 20 minutes.
Pierces. Because you're getting golden around the edges. I don't think we're. Well, it's not happy. I'm not.
So yours probably would be more restricted.
Makes sense.
Put it in pizza. That crust on it. Just,
Snap out of it!
creation.
Hey, come on. Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, we're gonna be thin, but we're not gonna be. Let's get hair. That's a pretty good haircut for an old guy. I'll have to keep the mustache. Yeah, we gotta keep the stash. Ugh. do we want to be? Homesteader, weightlifting, serving. That's lame. Long hauler, weightlifting, piloting. No. Sculptor, soldier. This is useful. Beast hunter. Because I don't want fitness. I intentionally don't want fitness. So this one's good, but he's not a retired bounty hunter. No. Medicine, security, laser. That's not bad. Diplomat. No, because he's retired. He's old. Pizza done?
Pizza done?
Pizza done?
Wasn't sure what you were laughing.
Okay.
I'm laughing at
Wasn't sure what you were laughing at. Ah, fair enough. Long hauler?
Retired soldier.
I could do a retired soldier. Yeah.
Ballistics, boost pack.
Best bet is ballistics, boost pack. Yeah, we'll do ballistics and boost pack. So he's a retired soldier. Traits. It's definitely a Freestar Collective settler. Terra Firma, better on the ground. Good stuff. Introvert. Thank you.
So come sit down.
Yeah. Okay. And I think I'll do Dream Home, because at least then I can have a... Yeah, because he's retired, so... We'll do Dream Home. That way you've got a dream house, but you gotta pay a mortgage, so you gotta make money. And name, Hank. That's about as basic as it gets. Alright, Dream Home, Freestar Settler. Do I want my dream home? I guess it's on a peaceful planet. Yeah, it's my own planet. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do it.
You were a good find when we hired you. Former military always knows how to get the job done. Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way, then we all get paid. You remember anything that happened? Well, makes the paperwork easier, and we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. Will be... Speak of the devil.
Back.
Pizza. God, thank you for this good day, for each other. This pizza. As we can both relax this evening and get some rest. whatever you need us to do.
I was like, and then,
I'm like, I don't know.
and then. That's funny.
Hey, Brancy.
Brought to you by the Every Dollar app. Start budgeting for free today. I'm not answering it for you, but we can't fix their mental illness. Okay? So for instance, I can take that scripture and let's talk it through, okay? So that comes from the story of a young ruler who came to Jesus. And he said, Master, I'm going to follow you. And Jesus said, go and sell all that you have and serve the poor, and then you can follow me. And the story says he went away with his head real low because he was very wealthy. He didn't want to sell his stuff and follow Jesus. And Jesus turned to the disciples and said, I tell you, it's easier for a camel to get through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to get into heaven. Okay? And the disciples, if you keep reading, were greatly amazed. They were blown away by that statement because it was believed in those times that wealthy people could buy their community. And so the disciples said, who then, Master, can be saved? And Jesus said, no one can be saved. No one comes to the Father except through the Son. Meaning that this is the teaching of grace through the cross of Christ. It is not a teaching about wealthy people not going to heaven. Wealthy people don't go to heaven, nor do poor people go to heaven, except through the Father, through the Son, that gave his life on the cross. That's the teaching that Jesus was doing. So what you have here is someone who's doing Twitter or worse than that, TikTok doctrine, meaning they've abbreviated it and didn't follow through and read the whole thing, so they don't know what they're talking about. It's not what the Bible is saying, nor was it what Jesus was saying. He wasn't saying you can't get to heaven because you're wealthy. He was saying that young man didn't go to heaven because he wouldn't follow Christ, not because he wouldn't sell his stuff. But Jesus looked into his heart and said, you have an idol in your heart, and you have something between me and you, and it's your stuff. And so if you worship stuff, you have a problem. That's not a Christian act. Christians are supposed to have Bibles. As a matter of fact, most of us that are believers actually believe that we don't own anything. We're managing all of it for God. And part of our management is to take care of our own household first, of course, than an unbeliever. Right? So this is someone who didn't finish reading, and because they grew up poor and they heard poor stuff, and somebody told them in a poor church somewhere that being poor is somehow holy. Poor is not holy. Rich is not holy. Holy is holy. And this is somebody that's jealous and small-minded and so forth, because they don't deal with scriptures like Deuteronomy 18 that says that you should remember the Lord your God. It is He who gives you the power to get wealth. Why would it say in the Bible that God gives you the power to get wealth and then say you can't get to heaven if you did that? That would be inconsistent. But it's not inconsistent because that isn't what Jesus was saying. And he didn't say that money is the root of all evil. He said that the love of money is the root of all evil. And so this is a form of heresy. It's called Gnosticism that has invaded poor mouth American Christian. And here's the real problem with it. It's actually so statistically off that it's astronomically bad. So those people, if you were to ask them that made those ridiculous statements, okay? If you were to ask them, so you're saying the people with the top 1% of income in the world would be named wealthy? Yes. And you would be saying those people aren't going to heaven? Yes. Well, here's a startling number for you. If you make $30,000 a year, you're in the top 1% of income earners in the world. So you're going to hell based on that ridiculous doctrine that is so biblically illiterate. Okay? And so that you can't convince those people of that. But this is how, once you understand that, then this gives you permission to go be the winner that you're planning to be without guilt. Now, I don't want you to worship money, and I don't want you to be a greedy jerk. I always want you to be generous. Those will be Christian activities. I want you to put others first. I want you to be thoughtful. I want you to be managing all of this money in a way that makes God smile, and it takes care of your family, it takes care of your community. But guess what? Poor people don't feed hungry children. Rich people are the ones that feed them. You know who's getting people out of Haiti right now? Rich people. That's who's getting me the orphans. I was with a friend this week, and they dropped some serious money, getting 15 orphans out of a cave, keep those gangs from raping them and turning them into sex traffickers. You know what? The poor people did that. These rich guys chartered a freaking helicopter with some ex-special forces guys went in and got 15 kids out. That won't be on the news. But rich guys that are in America did that. They're Christians. Poor people didn't do that crap. I'm just telling you. So this is what you do when you get some money. You serve the poor. You take care of people that are hurting. You lift people up. But you can't do that when you're freaking broke. It sounds stupid, this doctrine. It's wrong, toxic burden. It makes me angry. Can you tell? Yeah. I wanted to give you this.
I was like, ooh, spicy, babe.
So, I'm going to send you a copy of the book I did on this subject. It's called The Legacy Journey. And it's got a whole bunch of these things in there that I just outlined for you to help you, give you permission to win.
It really does, it gives you permission to go, I can do this, I'm allowed to do this.
Don't let these people speak into your ear. Like you said, you're breaking generational curses. And, I grew up in a neighborhood where people said stuff like, little man can't get ahead. Rich man always holds the little man down. And if you believe that crap, you're always going to be a little man. And I grew up in that neighborhood, and I'm so stupid, I had to be a millionaire twice. So I've got to do it 2 times. Just to prove it can be done, I guess. So you're a rock star, kiddo. You're amazing, and don't let anyone tell you you shouldn't, couldn't, or won't win. Go win. Create your free every dollar budget today. The simplest way to budget for your life.
Non-Power Wash has 3 things. There's not non-traditional dish soaps. This one soap.
It's a big thing in the church when you hear that. And I freaking hate it. It was a struggle for me too, because I always heard that scripture and I always had that philosophy, like, Well, I should not be rich then. Because if I'm rich, then I am not doing what I need to. I'm not being humble. I'm not living below like the means of something. I'm horrible.
Apparently Dave Ramsey and Jordan Peterson did a show together.
I believe it.
Let's see what they got. A 7-minute clip.
Everyone branch, you all know is personal finance is 80% behavior, it's only 20% head knowledge, and getting kind of prepared is the path. And you've got a lot to say on that subject. So talk about what you discovered around the correlation between this stability and maturity, and how that correlates.
Oh yeah.
So it's easy to presume that the reason people look more is because they don't have much money. But that's an oversimplification. Very few complex things are the single cause. I have lots of clients who are much better off when they have money at all. Those are often people that have addiction problems because as soon as they have any money at all, they're just in the bar, into the cocaine until they were face down in the ditch. So there's all sorts of causes of poverty. Certainly one form of poverty and one cause of poverty is absence of a plan. You need to develop a vision for your life, and that makes delaying gratification, for example, and not engaging in impulsive momentary pleasure worthwhile because you're building towards something that you actually want to attain. We're very, very bad at in our society, but appallingly and miraculously bad at helping people develop a vision. We don't do it with students in school, for example. Not at all. And it's really, like I said, it's a miracle of stupidity. So, yes, it truly is. It's the number one thing we should be teaching people if we don't do it at all. Who do you want to be and why? What do you want your life to look like in 5 years? What are you building towards? Why are you gratification is who you are? Why are you singing or working? What's your vision? What makes it worthwhile? And how do you even come up with notions like that? And the direct part of it,
You have a very, very deep, very high burnout just kind of goes away. You get tired. Your schedule is horrendous. If you're not burnt out, you're probably tired, but you're not burnt out.
yeah, well, look, all the positive emotion we feel, except for the type is just a consequence of basic satisfaction, sort of satisfaction you might have after a big meal. All the enthusiasm and excitement, hope, curiosity, essential meaning in life, all of them is experienced in relationship to a goal. You see yourself moving towards a goal, then you're inspired. You have hope, you have enthusiasm, you have energy. You can communicate effectively and enthusiastically. No goal, you have none of that. No vision, no goal. So you're going to get tired and feel what you say are done by your sacrifices and the difficult things that you're endeavoring to do are clearly worthwhile by your own definition. One of the things I do, I exercise online is that self-authoring.com, future authoring. We built this to help people develop vision. One of the things we ask people to do is just to sit for 15 minutes, write for 15 minutes. Here's the thing. As you take care of yourself, you care. Imagine someone you care for. Pretend that's you. Maybe it's a son or a daughter or a friend. Now imagine 5 years down the road. You can have what you want to be. So to be who you are, you have to figure out what it is. What is it? What do you want? What do you need? And don't worry about getting it right. Just get it down. 15 minutes. That's a good start. The whole exercise, we do it about 90 minutes. But we had students do that, say, before they went to university. And just doing it for 90 minutes, developing that vision, drop their dropout rate 90 or 50%, 50%, and increase their grade point average 35%. And that just shows you how badly it had been done before, because students went to university with no vision, they have no idea what they're doing. And so, of course, they didn't. Half of them didn't disobedient workers essentially by fascists at the end of the 1800s. That's well documented history.
Whoa.
It was based on the Prussian military model. They wanted to produce obedient soldiers. We haven't updated our notion of what schools are for 140 years.
Yeah, and Papa said we've not made Pathfinder, we've made test
I don't think that's supposed to be like.
And that, we're not even very good at that.
Well, Dr. Peterson, I'm curious. We have so many similar principles. We want to help people avoid the pitfalls of education and debt. And we're both kind of truth tellers in a world dominated. And that can be countercultural, controversial, offensive at times. What is the secret sauce to really connecting with those people, getting a change of paradigm, and actually getting out of debt or doing that hard thing?
Well, I think a huge part of that is to get them to start conceptualizing themselves as people who could be pursuing a goal that they found compelling rather than people who are driven by circumstances. I think it's 35-40% of young Americans now feel they have no agency in their life. And you say, well, how do you have to entice people into, I suppose, the hypothesis of a vision, and you do that. Well, this meditative exercise is exactly what I described. Just imagine for a moment that you could have what you need for what? I mean, literally imagine. Daydream like you did when you were a kid. Now, you want to find that kind of intelligent rationality. You don't want to be. You start from scratch, maybe you don't want to be thinking that in 5 years you're going to have a 350-room mansion. And now, although stranger things happen, you want to.
I love Jordan Peterson, just the way that he explains his silly tangents. He's like, well, you want to dream, but you don't want to be like dreaming like you're going to be a super mansion owner in like 5 years. I mean, but maybe. It's like,
some friendship, some job or career, some education, some strategy for dealing with temptations, some conception of how you use your time intelligently outside the work, some conception of how you might, what you could say, uphold your civic responsibility. There's the sources of
I'm going to have to watch that episode. We did a whole hour together. We can go to also wanted to make sure that you profit money. Again, Gary? Screen over there. Yep. Look at it. We need to get.
Constellation contact is on approach.
Wait, the Explorers group? Thought they were kind of a joke.
Not a joke. You're just too young.
Whoa. You don't look good.
Argos usually ain't so good at picking sites. Oh, this time, like a miracle.
There we go.
Don't get too used to how easy this is. Next.
You all right? Need some coffee or something? Got a packet.
Suit.
Eller putting that first aid seminar to work on you, huh?
Yeah? Something you need?
What? Ah, I'm working. You're lucky. I've been with some outfits that didn't even bother packing medical. Take care of yourself out there.
Hey, that was my sandwich.
Yeah. Not interested. Whatever it is.
Lynn sure seems to like you. Guess she would know, being the boss and all.
All right, Dusty. Airlock. Put your helmet on.
Got it somewhere else.
Barrett?
Man!
Been a long time.
Yes, it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Right here. The new guy found it.
That right. And everything went cool? Just like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
Kazal, and no Barrett, not cool. He passed out after the extraction. Doesn't even remember what happened.
Is that right, cowboy? That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All business.
Barrett, the scanners on the frontier are reporting a ship coming in hot from orbit.
I really thought I lost them.
Barrett? mode. Every
Well, that was some fine work under pressure. You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions? You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now. Hey, I wasn't gonna bring it up, but we don't exactly know what the artifact might have done to your head, and Constellation is really the only group qualified to help.
Oh no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list. How about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but he's not some miner anymore, Lynn. Soon as he touched that rock, something changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
Fine. It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things. Just go.
Well, now that that's settled. Vasco, get him to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo. Again. Very well.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time. Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions? Technically, it's not even mine. Vasco will keep you on course. Besides, I'm making an exception, since you can tell... That, my friend, is the million credit question. And Constellation can find... And Vasco, don't let him break my ship.
Alright, we're fed and hydrated. Cat.
Captain, I assume you know how to fly a Class A starship. As Barrett likes to say, it's as easy as learning to ride a bike. I will attempt to boost the shields, just in case there are any difficulties. Shields ready. The rest is up to you. not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems, and we'll be on our way. You've proven an adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear. We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective. If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile. The enemy shields are down, Captain. Ballistic weaponry excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline. Congratulations on surviving your first Starship assault, Captain. We should search the wreckage for spare parts and other salvage. You will need to fly close to it before we can access the remains. Two more Crimson Fleet ships are jumping into our location, Captain. Good God! The amount of Crimson Fleet hostility has been far more than anticipated. At this rate, the odds of continual assault from their ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop. We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete, a perfect staging area for pirates. We have arrived in orbit. The abandoned facility with our Crimson Fleet captain is on the surface. I'll follow you from here on out, Captain. direction.
Seven AM, and a cop is in my house playing with my cat. My roommate's house is home. He's holding his block upside down with a laser light, like a laser pointer on, and using it as a laser toy for the cat. He loved the shit out of that one.
Howdy.
Yes, what? Pardon? Hey,
Yes? Okay. Hello.
Just alien creatures are often so predictable. Curious, these are united colonies working, but we are in Freestar Collective space. It then stands to reason that this was once a secret sea facility.
Rogan said if you see anything that isn't complete, it dies. You hear me? Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. We got it.
that bounty. Listen up! We got someone trying to jump our score. Hold them off here while Brogan sets up a... Roof, I'm on it! No one's getting through. This ain't over. Hey, I'm paying enough for this!
In combat, Barrett often yells, pew, pew, pew. I am not sure why. It's loose. The Terramorph is loose. We can't stop it. When we tried to sync with the neural control interface, it just completely flipped out. Broke through its containment chip like it's made of paper. It killed Michelson, Cobb, and Sumatri in all of 1 minute. I'm not even sure where it is now. It took off deeper into the facility. A security detail went in after it, but good friggin' luck. When I know it's safe, I'm going to make a run for the comm relay. Try to call in the cavalry. This is Hayden Wynn, lead xenobiologist. Wishing he had gone to dentist school like his parents wanted. I'm detecting a safe nearby. We could make use of whatever is inside, provided you put some digipics and a disregard for personal property rights.
We're dead. We're all dead. The comms relay has been trashed. The whole room is trashed. I can't call for help. I can hear the terror morph roaring somewhere. And more people screaming.
You gotta be kidding me. The front...
Messing with the police! Wasted time! I'm out of here!
Peace is no longer a viable option. am aiming for your center of mass. Exterior damaged. In combat, there is a high likelihood of human death.
Watch my back! Fire! Fire! Lay down!
Oh, I understand. You wish to kill us. Your belongings.
Let's do this.
Now be free to travel to constellations and others without Crimson Fleet interference.
Line them up! Objective! Easy money!
Captain, to reach the lodge, we must jump to the planet Jemison. The Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of New Atlantis. Do not worry, this will all become second nature before too long.
Starship Frontier, this is United Colonies Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Hey, Bosco. What? No Barry? Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again? And he's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship. And you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo. I would try to viewport. Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on the United Colonies Research Facility.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please. You see that scientist out in front of mast, staring at trees? Sounds upset.
Barrett enjoys this establishment. He frequently buys chocolate here, though I have informed him repeatedly it is likely a significant contributing factor to his being overweight. Although I have attempted an analysis several times, I simply cannot quantify humans' addiction to caffeine.
Then the 3-star collector.
Just tell me how many zeros I need.
Is more than a sheer controversy.
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been. Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be. Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't? I see. Bosco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point. Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. Not expect us to believe in fairy.
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noelle, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others. And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my God, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves...
Easy girl. You have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager? Gotcha.
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours? Fair enough, but you need a place to stay in the city, right? Why don't you settle in here? We owe you that much. Come find me when you're ready. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
wasn't it? I guess a lot overwhelming. No. I'm Noelle. Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago.
Yes?
It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
I am at your service, Captain.
So this is the bar. Usually no... Ender, so help yourself, within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full. Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet. Tail on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
Lately, I find myself spending more and more time here. Business has appealed to me, but this is exciting. Well, I suppose still doesn't excuse me. My frustrations lie more... Not fair of me to take. So, let's welcome aboard. By the way, you can even fashion and... I'm a fan of self-reliance. Remember, you're representing all of us.
Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it turns out.
Hello there.
Greetings, Walter Zero. How may I assist you?
Oh, no, I don't need anything. Just, checking in, seeing how you're doing.
All systems.
The well's been having brownouts all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you for a DP.
There's nothing. Welcome to Centurion. All sales are fun. Only the fun.
Had such fire in her. She could have been anything.
I miss her too. After the accident, it's a mercy. With the way she did.
Even an extra day or two with her, that would have been the blessing.
I miss my daughter too, but we've so many other things to be thankful for.
And we are gonna call it stream and heading out.